Friends and fellow travelers, welcome back to the Journey Well as we continue the march on our mission of friendship and community tarot challenge questions. This question today is, what energy turns me off to friendships? Just as much as we understand what we find significance in, what we love to discuss, we also have to understand what traits and what qualities in friendships and in community turns us off. But when you think about this, please understand that just because it turns you off doesn't mean that you are correct. You might be, but sometimes that thing that triggers you might be trying to give you a lesson, saying that the reason that you don't like these people, the reason that this bothers you is because they're expressing something perhaps that you wish you had. And it's not usually the thing. I've had it where I didn't like charismatic people because I wanted charisma. I wanted confidence. I didn't like confident people because I wanted confidence. If the group was too confident or too direct in saying this is what I believe, I didn't like that. But that's because I was so wishy-washy on my own that I craved that clarity that they seemed to have. So I can use that as a way to say, they said they didn't like this. Well, I like this. And then go wrestle with the thing that I liked and realize, either, yeah, I do need to make a change, or no, this is good. So you have to filter it through that. So what is the thing that really turns you off to relationships, to community? The Three of Spheres, and I absolutely love that it's this card, this deck, because it really illustrates a principle that I just spoke on. And that is this concept of the people that turn me off are usually the most charismatic in the room. The ones that are not necessarily inflated in ego, but seem to know and be so secure in their knowledge that they are giants of intellect. And I'm this little person down here, like, oh, little me. And oh, look how big and strong this person is. And they know everything. But this unicycle he's on, is pretty unstable. It's not guaranteed to create longevity of success for this person, but I look up and just in awe. But it used to turn me off, and it still sometimes does. I get really triggered when I have someone who is so secure and confident, but they say knowledge in a way that I have a contradictory opinion, or I've seen other people who are equally intelligent express a different opinion, and I get really locked in this conflict of like, what's true? I just want to know the truth, right? And so it really turns me off in relationship when someone is unwilling to have an open mind or is domineering in their belief that you have to come to my way of thinking. And when that manifests in my life, I will set up boundaries. It doesn't matter who the person is. I will engage in conversation, and I'll try to be as balanced as possible to convey my belief. And if that person says, look, we don't have to agree on this, I respect your opinion, then that's good. But if they just shake their head, if they just get angry or disgruntled or whatever, then I know I'm setting a boundary saying, not the person I'm going to have in my life, or I'm not going to give you this part of my life. You don't have access here. You're not a safe person to challenge me in a way that's going to grow me. But the person that's on this stack of coins riding it also has success in a way. And I stand to grow a lot in this relationship. So that's where I have to be very careful. Do I end this relationship? Do I open up to this relationship? And it's really based on the open-mindedness and the compassion in which I'm challenged by this person. But if you don't have that, if you're egoic and just all about yourself, then no, I am turned off. You think too highly of yourself, and that's a no-go for me. But that's what it is for me. And it still stays true to this day. And it's a guiding principle for me in friendships of how I'm going to give myself to someone and how I'm going to let them have access into my life. So if you've been enjoying this journey so far and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I invite you to do so. We'd love to have you engage in this community that I'm hoping to build with others, where we can talk about things like this through the lens of tarot. And until next time, journey well, my friends.